Hello, my friend. You are on the channel Factronis. Today we will talk about how the thin line between myths and science is slowly fading. Once I thought, myths are just stories while space is pure physics. But the deeper we look into history and the universe, the more we realize one intertwines with the other. And sometimes scientific discoveries sound far more mysterious than ancient legends. The cosmos that watches us. Recently, the James Webb Telescope captured a rare event, the collision of two ring galaxies. The mass of this system is about 320 billion suns, and at its core, two black holes devouring matter while giving birth to new stars. But the most striking part wasn't just the science. In the image, the galaxies formed a shape, two glowing eyes staring from the darkness. Scientists call it coincidence. But why does the universe keep arranging familiar shapes, faces, eyes, symbols? Maybe it's random, or maybe it's a message. And if it's a message, then who left it? Signals from the deep. In 1977, a radio telescope caught a signal lasting 72 seconds. The researcher wrote just one word beside it: wow. And that's how it entered history. To this day, no one has explained it. Today, astronomers detect hundreds of fast radio bursts, FRBs. They last only milliseconds, but their energy equals that of entire galaxies. Some repeat, as if someone is trying to call again and again. Science cautiously calls them natural phenomena, but the truth is that we don't know what they are. And if it's not nature, then who is knocking on our door across billions of light-years traces of ancient fire? Archaeologists studying megalithic structures often find charred layers beneath them, but the temperatures that melted the stones were far beyond the capability of ancient fires. In Tiwanaku and Pumapunku, stones look as if they were cut by a blazing tool. In Egypt, some blocks show melted edges. Officially, it's all natural weathering. But the same pattern repeats across the world. Maybe the ancients had technologies comparable to plasma cutting, and then megaliths stop being tombs and turn into remnants of lost science. The second sun, there is a hypothesis about a hidden twin star of our sun, Nemesis. Every 26 million years, Earth suffers mass extinctions, too regular to be coincidence. Perhaps somewhere on a distant orbit, a dark star disturbs the Oort cloud, sending comets and asteroids toward us. Nemesis may have caused the extinction of dinosaurs. If it exists, then humanity has always lived not in a single star system, but in a binary one, without even knowing it. Venus that breathes. In 2020, scientists discovered phosphine gas in the atmosphere of Venus, a compound on Earth linked only to life or laboratories. Long before that, Soviet probes had photographed strange objects on Venus's surface that seemed to change position. Back then, it was dismissed as an error. But the discovery of phosphine revived the question: could life exist in Venus's toxic clouds? Maybe for some organisms, acid is not poison but air. And if that's true, life in the universe is not rare and Earth is not an exception. Mars, past or future. Humanity prepares for missions to Mars, SpaceX, NASA, China. But Mars is no second Earth. Radiation, dust storms, a carbon dioxide atmosphere. To live there, we must reinvent life itself. But there's another question. What if we're not the first? Rover images often show objects resembling statues, ruins, even machinery. Officially, it's pareidolia. But there are too many coincidences. Recently, Curiosity sent back a photo of a rock that looked like a fossilized coral. NASA called it a mineral formation. But at what point do coincidences stop being coincidences? Perhaps Mars was once alive, and maybe we are drawn there because we are going home. The moon's enigma. The moon is too large for a satellite. Its orbit is too perfect, and its craters are too shallow for such impacts. When NASA crashed a module into it, the moon rang like a bell for 2 hours. Some engineers even said, the moon behaves as if it were hollow. In 2019, beneath the southern crater, scientists found something massive, distorting gravity. Was it an asteroid, or part of an artificial structure? Maybe the moon is not a natural satellite at all, but an ancient machine, alien code in our DNA. Within human DNA, there are fragments with no clear evolutionary origin. It's as if they were inserted artificially. The panspermia hypothesis suggests that life may have arrived on Earth aboard meteorites. If so, parts of our genome are alien. Some researchers go further. Certain structures in DNA look too orderly to be random, almost like a genetic watermark left inside us. beings beneath our feet. We search for life in the stars. But what if it has always been here? Beneath the Earth's crust are zones no human has ever explored. There, scientists detect mysterious heat and radiation sources. Many ancient myths describe beings from underground realms. Modern UFO research shows that some objects don't come from space. They emerge from oceans and tectonic faults. Maybe humanity's true neighbors were never above us, but below us. Conclusion: myths and science are not opposites, but two languages describing the same reality. Ancient tales of heavenly ships, shining teachers, and gods from the depths echo in modern discoveries. And after hearing all this, it's hard to see history the same way again. Perhaps myths are not stories, but memories of what humanity once saw and then forgot.